everyone, All-Star action is coming your way. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This place is gonna go crazy. Tonight we present the Foot Locker three-point contest. The pressure is high, the drama is fierce, and the pace is fast. Hold on tight, everybody.
There's a lot of tremendous three-point talent in the NBA, and no better place to see that skill showcase than right here, right now.
Well, Clark, maybe I'm a little bit biased, but the three-point contest is something I look forward to all season long.
And here we go with Paul George. He'll have 60 seconds to get off 25 shots from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and with each make counting as 1 point, except the last ball of each rack, which counts for 2.
Yeah, that's the money ball, Clark, and those shots are usually the ones that end up deciding this contest.
One way to ensure success in this event, as we've learned, Steve, is by hitting those money balls. Those give you a nice jolt of momentum.
Yeah, that's really the key. I mean, if you can knock down all 5 money balls, you really don't even have to shoot a high percentage, and you can still come out on top.
He's got 10. Yes. Coolly knocks down his 5th straight.
He's finding that touch now.
Money ball, no good. He's at 14.
Good momentum here to close it out.
17 on the board. So he's got 19 points. Guys, hard to find any fault with that display.
Right from the opening rack, he was on the roll. Got himself immediately into a groove.
And here we go with Freak.
And I know he's going out there with the mindset of just relax, have fun, and see what happens.
Well, that's a great way to approach it, because really the shootout is all about fun. It's for the players, it's for the fans. It's not anything to put a ton of pressure on yourself for. So whoever's most relaxed, I think, has the best chance.
Now with 6. 7 points. He's got 8.
That's 2 good racks for him back-to-back. Yes, sir.
That gives him 12. And he's made all 3 money balls. Hits for 15. He's got 16.
Oh, boy, that is pure right there.
1 rack left. Pushes it to 18. He's at 19.
And that is the best score of the qualifying round.
He's all the way up there at 23 points. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
Yeah, he had a great rhythm at the end. He hit his last 5 in a row.
So it'll be Chandler Parsons here.
You know, the importance of getting into a rhythm early can't be understated. I mean, it's not a make one, miss one kind of deal. You need to get on the roll.
Yeah, that's correct, Clark. I mean, there's going to be ebbs and flows during the contest, but I think the winner will always string together at least one run where he makes 5 or 6 in a row, preferably with a couple of money balls involved there as well.
4 points. He's got 5. Drains the money ball. Now 8 points. Only managed to sink 1 there.
What is going on?
Off the mark with 5 in a row now.
A rough patch right now.
8 points is all he ends up with there. Well, I didn't expect that score to be as low as it was. What about you guys?
Yeah, it was a very ungraceful finish. He missed his last 7 shots in a row.
So it'll be Carmelo Anthony here.
With this rapid-fire format, a trap guys cannot fall into is trying to make any sort of adjustment midstream. There's just not enough time for that. You got to trust your stroke from start to finish.
Yeah, but Clark, if you do miss 3 or 4 in a row, it may take a very subtle adjustment. Maybe just adding a little arc to the ball, or maybe holding your follow-through a split second longer. It really all depends on what kind of roll you're on and if you have any momentum or not.
4 more points to stay alive. He's got 5. 2 racks remaining. 1 more to stay alive. 8 points. He's in 3rd. Can't get the money ball. And 10 points on the board. Now with 11. And 13 is the final score. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
Yeah, even if he didn't set things completely on fire, it's still a fine score. I mean, what did you take away from it, Steve?
Well, it wasn't his best, but he gutted out a pretty decent round when he didn't have his best stuff. And that's the sign of an excellent shooter there.
And so we'll see Wesley Matthews.
You know, Wes Matthews, Kevin, out of Marquette, had a really solid career there, but was undrafted. A player who's really solidified himself as a quality NBA talent. I mean, a tough defender, he's a pretty good shooter, can handle it. I mean, there's not anything he doesn't do reasonably well.
You remember his dad, Wes Matthews, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I remember, those Wisconsin teams cost me a Big Ten championship. Cost us a Big Ten title back in 1980, and Wes Matthews was the culprit. He was the catalyst for knocking us off twice in the league.
I am sorry I brought that
Yeah,
up.
you knew what you were doing.
No, I
you
did
knew what
not
you were doing. Yeah, you knew what you were doing.
Steve, help me out here.
You know, he's got to get at least 13 here. That seems doable to me.
The door's open. A good round would do it. He comes away with 11 points. There was just something off about him in that round.
Yeah, it seemed like every time he was starting to get into a good rhythm, he just couldn't capitalize on it. He'd quickly fall out of his pace.
So it'll be J.R. Smith here, wrapping up the qualifying round. He knows there's nobody coming after him. He knows the score to beat.
And he just needs 13 points here to make the final round.
Well, the number's right there for him. If he can just stay focused, not rush his shots, and find some rhythm.
Now with 4. He needs 8 points more to move on. Moneyball, no good.
He needs 8 more points to advance.
And it's panic time.
6. 2 racks to go.
Getting some momentum going right here, guys. 4 more, and he moves on.
Up to 10 now. 11 on the board. 1 rack left. 2 more to advance.
Finishing strong.
13 points is his total as the round comes to a close. I'd say a solid showing from him.
I thought he had his stroke working pretty well for him. I mean, what do you think about that, Steve?
Yeah, solid shooting. You look very confident. It never became one of those lights-out rounds that it could have been. But all in all, I think he's got to be pretty happy.
Hardaway is going to be the one to beat in the finals, it is safe to say.
With the strong group we have moving on to the finals, I'm expecting a very competitive last round.
I'm with you on that. I'd be surprised if this doesn't go all the way down to the last rack.
So it'll be J.R. Smith here. He had the lowest score of all the qualifiers, so he goes first. Let's see if he can kick it up a few notches.
Well, he doesn't have any time to dwell on that first round. He's got to go right back out there. Back-to-back rounds for him.
Yeah, that's one of the drawbacks of going last in round 1. Unless you put up one of the 2 best totals, you're either going right back out there or you're done altogether.
Off the mark with 5 in a row now.
Struggling, big time.
That's 7 consecutive misses now. He needs an adjustment. No good with his 9th in a row. He's all over the place. Up to 10 now.
He's really cooled off here to finish.
His total for the round comes to 12. There was just something off about him in that round.
There was the potential there for a very good round after his fast start, but just like that, it took a turn for the worse.
And here we go with Paul George.
The door is open. 12 points is the score to beat. Not a big number.
2 points. Now 3 points. Can't get the money ball. Tough stuff. His 5th consecutive miss. He's missed 6 straight. He doesn't look comfortable. 6 points more to tie it up. He's up to 7. He could have taken more from that rack. Only got 2 points. 4 more points and it's time.
Yeah, he can miss 2 more shots in this round, but that's it.
Now 9 points. 10 points on the board. Now with 11.
1 more for the tie.
An 11-point round for him there. That's far below what he's capable of doing when he's on his game.
Yeah, in this format, once it goes wrong, sometimes the harder a player tries, the worse it gets. And you only have a few seconds to correct it, and it can get away from you quick.
Yeah, and that's what makes it so difficult, Clark, because as you said, the time constraints start to play on your mind. You know, you hear that clock ticking in your head, and you force it. And when you force it, there's no way you're going to get into a good groove.
And here we go with Freak. He was the hottest shooter entering the finals, so he earned the right to go last. And he knows exactly what the target is. 13 points, the threshold for the win.
Yeah, he's starting to get it going.
That'll do it. That's good. You're looking at the winner right there, folks. The rest is gravy.
Masterful performance.
Boy, I love the flow, the confidence he's shown here, and the fans loving it too.
Oh, this is beyond belief. What a streak. That's a big 20 points. He's made all 4 money balls. Now 23, 24. 25 points. A massive score of 27 points. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
It got out of control for a while there. I mean, I don't know that I've ever seen anything like it. Just one shot after another, just continuing to fall. He was in an unbelievable groove.
And that puts an end to the Foot Locker three-point contest. It couldn't have gone any better for this year's outstanding champion, Speedy.
Such terrific sharpshooting on display. You never know who's going to take the crown.
And the crowd here loving it too. And I'll tell you what, we've got some pretty good seats here, guys. I feel like I relived it all over again.
And from all of us here at 2K Sports, we're thrilled to have brought you this year's three-point contest. This is Kevin Harlan, along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, saying so long and thanks for watching.